The Star Wars movies used to be amazing at reveals. I don't care about The Sixth Sense. No, I Am Your Father will go down as the best reveal in film history. But I don't think the recent Star Wars movies have been handling reveals as well. A lot of the time, it feels like they give us information too early, which takes the air out of what's supposed to be a big reveal later on. Rogue One is the worst at it. I'll probably make a video about that soon. And say what you will, but I really respect how The Last Jedi handled reveals. We didn't find out about who Rey's parents were, or that Snoke was in charge of the Force Skyping thing, or that Luke wasn't really on Crate until the last possible minute. The movie didn't want to hold your hand, and I think it made those moments bigger. Hell, they managed to save the fact that Rose is a First Order spy for the next movie. Kidding. Mostly kidding. And one of my issues with Solo is that I believe the third act of Solo takes a shot at a big reveal that falls flat. So, spoilers for the movie. If I could make one really small change to the third act of Solo, it would be this. Beckett should not have shown up on Dryden Voss's yacht. Now, not saying Beckett should not rant Han, Qi'ra, and Chewie out. I think that's a good character choice that makes a lot of sense. I just don't think Han or the audience should know about it at that moment. I mean, first of all, it really feels like that betrayal functionally does nothing. Solo treats the Beckett reveal like it's some big moment. The way the scene is constructed lets us know that. We get a look at everyone's shocked faces, the door opens slowly, the music swells up. It's clearly supposed to feel like that's right, it was me, Beckett. I was working for Voss all along. 3 problems with that. There are less than 5 minutes of movie between Beckett leaving Han on the beach and Beckett revealing himself to be the traitor in Voss's office. We don't have nearly enough time for this reveal to marinate. Number 2, these kinds of reveals work best when it's highly unlikely that the traitor is even there. Like we thought they died or were somewhere else. Beckett is literally the only other main character that could have reasonably shown up at the yacht. Number 3, the character move is so obvious that we can't really get excited about it as an audience. At least not as excited as the movie wants us to be. If it were Lando or even Chewie, this reveal would have as much weight as the movie thinks it has. Instead, it just feels like, yeah, of course it's Beckett. I didn't expect that he wouldn't do that. And I don't think Beckett coming back is bad, but I definitely think that the reveal functionally really takes the air out of the scene. So get rid of it. Don't have Voss reveal that Beckett is his informant. Maybe Han asks Voss, who told you what we were gonna do? And then Voss can say, that's your problem, Han. It doesn't matter. You can't trust anyone in this business. You'll learn that someday. Or you would, because I have to kill you now. I mean, look at how easily Beckett can be taken out of this scene. Instead of Beckett forcing Chewie to take the coaxium for him, Han can just tell Chewie to get the coaxium out of there once the fight starts. Yeah, it would be valuable for Chewie to be part of the fight, but Chewie seems like the only one strong enough to carry the coaxium, and having it sitting around in a firefight would be a disaster. So Chewie takes the coaxium and the fight goes exactly the same way. Then Han leaves the yacht and finds Chewie being held at gunpoint by Beckett. And the moment where Han sees Beckett isn't played like the big bum 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 Scooby-Doo reveal that the movie did originally. We're not supposed to be shocked. We're supposed to be disappointed. This isn't a plot moment. This is a character moment. And now we don't have the reveal surrounded by all the coaxium bluffing. We do the coaxium bluffing, the ensuing fight, get all the action movie moments out of the way, and then we have the betrayal reveal afterwards. It's quieter, more intimate, like a Western. And then the rest of the movie's the same. Like I said, this is a really small change, but it takes out the pointless reveal to make the scene run a lot smoother, and then saves the reveal for the more personal moment later on. And if everything is organized this way, you get an opportunity for something really cool. The fun thing about the third act is we've been spending a lot of time with these characters, and we have established that the 5 main characters all have different agendas. Han wants to do the right thing, Dryden Voss wants the coaxium and doesn't really care about anything except maybe Qi'ra, but everyone else is up for grabs. If Han, and by extension the audience, doesn't know who betrayed him, it makes the fight in Voss's office a lot more fun. You could come up with a reasonable explanation for why any other character may betray Han. Beckett needs the money, Qi'ra might actually be loyal to Voss, or maybe planning some sort of power play, like it turns out she kinda is. Lando needs the money, and he could blame Han for what happened to the Falcon in L3. And yeah, Lando didn't know about the plan. All you need is for him to stay around a little bit longer, and then he has that information. Hell, the betrayal could even come from another character we haven't even considered. Maybe Tandy Newton's Val actually survived, and she wants Han dead. She could have jumped onto one of the Viper droids and flew away. Val never trusted Han, and she could be worried that Han's decision to double-cross Voss will put Beckett in danger. The confrontation in the yacht is way more fun if we don't know who to trust in that room. And it's weird that during the Han-Qi'ra Voss fight, the movie goes for a fake-out where Qi'ra pins Han with her sword and pretends she's going to kill Han, but we know Qi'ra is a good guy, so this fake-out doesn't really work at all. But if we weren't sure that Qi'ra wasn't the informant, this moment does get slightly more tense. Like, no one believes Han's dying in this movie, but the drama in that moment would at least exist. The tension in the finale needed to come from not knowing who was on Han's side. Solo should have held on to the Beckett reveal until the last possible second. So, thank you to all of my patrons for supporting the channel. You guys are the best. If you want to see your name here, get access to videos early and other stuff too, throw in a buck or two at patreon.com/NandoVMovies. I really appreciate it. Look out for the new podcast. It should be officially launching soon. Share this video with your friends. Let me know what you thought of Solo in the comments. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Watch some of my other Star Wars related videos. And finally, you can find me on Facebook and Twitter. I'm at NandoVMovies. That's all I've got. I'll see you next time.